Hey everyone, it's me, Joshua Lara. So today I'm going to be making a top 10 video, and in this top 10 video, I'm going to be discussing top 10 things that I think Sega needs to do with their Sonic games in the future. So I decided to make this video because lately the Sonic fan base, they've been acting like total jackasses lately. And I just want to make this quick video to give tips for Sega to see if they can just try to do their best and just give them some tips on what they should do to have the next Sonic game that they make be good. Alright, so with that, let's begin. Also, fun fact, I have seen the new OKKO Sonic the Hedgehog episode, just in case just before you guys ask. Alright, so let's begin. Number 10. No human characters. Alright, so I'm starting off this list with a bit of an explanation. So, as you can tell, there are literally a bunch of Sonic characters in the Sonic universe, and a bunch of them are good characters, and a bunch of them are bad characters. Like, take Elise from Sonic 06 and Chris Thorndike from Sonic X. Those two are human characters, and they are the worst characters. I really don't think Sega should really just add any more human characters to their games, because they just make them the worst characters. Like, the human characters in Sonic games are pretty pointless. They don't really help out. They're annoying. They're stupid. I just really don't like that. So Sega, please don't put more human Sonic characters in the next few Sonic games that you are planning to make in the future. Alright? Number 9. Bring back old characters. So, as I said before, there are a bunch of characters in the whole Sonic universe, and some of them haven't been seen in a while, like Chaos, Mighty the Armadillo, and Ray the Flying Squirrel. Yeah, those are some Sonic characters that we haven't seen in a while. We also haven't seen Fang the Sniper in a while. So, for the future Sonic games that Sega and Sonic Team are planning to make, I think it would be best for Sega to bring back the old characters and just start clean on them and just give them more personality and just not have them show up for a few seconds. They should just show some more of the side Sonic characters, like the characters I just said before. Also, they should just plan on making more script for them so they can be able to speak more in the games. Because I really don't like to see characters from several video games get left out. Like, I really want to see some old Sonic characters like Chaos, Fang the Sniper, Mighty the Armadillo, and Ray the Flying Squirrel. And there are literally a bunch of other Sonic characters too that haven't been seen in a while. Like T-Cal. She's a character from Sonic Adventure, and we haven't seen her in a while. I don't know why. I mean, she was seen in Sonic X, but I think she should be seen in more Sonic games. Alright, so Sega, this is just a little tip for you. Just to give the characters more personality and give them more time to shine, and just not let Sonic be the main star of everything. Number 8. New characters. So I know we've been on the character concept in Sonic for a while now, but what I'm really saying right now is really the truth. I just really want some characters to have some time to shine, and this may not be one thing that all Sonic fans can agree on, but I actually do want new characters in the Sonic universe. Yeah, some people might not like that because people think that Sonic really has too many friends and just too many characters in the games. But personally, I disagree with that because I think the Sonic universe should have more characters. Just like Mario has a bunch of characters in his games, but we're not here to talk about Mario. We're here to talk about Sonic. So they should just bring back some old characters and not human characters, but they should just show some new characters that are really awesome too. So let's just hope that in the new Sonic game, Sega can try to bring some new characters that we can actually enjoy. Just give them a chance, and I'm pretty sure they can do it. Also, this may be a bit off topic, but I do actually want Chip to return back to the series. He was a character from Sonic Unleashed, and that was sadly the only game that he was seen in. So Sega, in the next Sonic game, please bring back Chip. I miss him. Number 7. More fun gameplay. So what I mean by this concept, I'm just going to try a little bit more specific here. I just want the new Sonic game to have more gameplay and just to have more fun gameplay that literally any Sonic fan can enjoy. Like, lately Sonic fans don't really like the gameplay that Sega has been providing, like in Sonic Forces, that I disagree with, but I really think that they should just add more fun gameplay and just add some, take notes from some games that have good gameplay, like Super Mario Odyssey, or they should take tips from Nintendo or something. And they like, yeah, that is something I want Sega to do. I want them to take tips from Nintendo, because Nintendo makes really awesome games. We know that. And Nintendo doesn't have any haters, but Sega does have haters. So I think Sega should really go up to Nintendo and ask them for advice and just help them give good gameplay experience for new Sonic games, like in 2D or 3D action. Like in Sonic Unleashed, when you in the Act 2 of Windmill Isle, it was about where Sonic was running in 3D, and then in some certain spots of the game, you can switch to 2D, which is really good. So I think they should just bring that back and just have some more awesome gameplay and take advice from Nintendo, so they don't have any bad games that the Sonic fan base doesn't hate. Number 6, a hub world. This may be one that some Sonic fans might actually want to disagree with, but I did like the feature in some games like Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations to have hub worlds. Like in hub worlds, you can just explore around and just talk to people. I actually do like that. It was also featured in Sonic 06. So Sega should really do that more often in their games. They should have hub worlds where you can talk to people and they can respond back and give you tips and something about playing the game. So yeah, if you dislike the hub world feature in some Sonic games, I really think you should just start to like it, because it like in Super Mario Odyssey, it allows you to explore around in different kingdoms in the game. So in Sonic, why can't Sega do that with their games? I mean, I know Sonic is supposed to be fast and all, and I love that idea, but there should also be hub worlds in the games so that you can just explore around and not just like speed through everything and just like speed through everything. I mean, I love that fact that Sonic can do that, but there should just be a hub world where you can just explore around and just talk to people and just do whatever you want freely. I just really like that, and I hope Sega puts it more in their puts this option in their games more often. Number 5, no classic Sonic. Okay, I know some of you guys are probably gonna hate me on this one, and I'm really sorry, but to be fair, I do like classic Sonic. I really love the fact that Sega is bringing back the old school aesthetic with playing as classic Sonic, playing as 2D, and playing like just pretending it's like the old school Sonic games like Sonic 1, 2, and 3. But I think for the new Sonic game, Sega should just really not put classic Sonic in it. I mean, I think Sega has literally been putting classic Sonic too much in the games lately. I mean, they're just showing him so much in the games, and it just really gets out of hand. And it just doesn't really feel like as fun or necessary. I mean, it is necessary for classic Sonic, but I think Sega just really needs to chill with him and just not keep him as a character for a while. I mean, I do love classic Sonic, the feature, but I think Sega should really just make him sit on the bench for the new Sonic game. So yeah, just focus more on the gameplay and aesthetics and stuff. Don't just focus on the amount of play classic Sonic. I mean, I think they've been pushing classic Sonic a little bit too much, because not too much. I just really don't want him to be in too much the 2D spots are fun and all, but they've just been paying attention to classic Sonic a bit too much. So Sega, for the next Sonic game, just let classic Sonic sit on the bench for this one. I promise it'll be for the best for every Sonic fan. Number 4. No more Zavok. Okay, for this one, I'm not even joking with this one. I really think Sega needs to stop putting, I was fine with classic Sonic, but now we need to stop with Zavok. Zavok, he was first featured in Sonic Lost World, and then Sega just keeps on pushing him a little bit too much. Who am I kidding? They're pushing him way too much. I mean, he's literally been in 5 Sonic games now. He's been in Sonic Lost World, he's been in Sonic Forces, even Team Sonic Racing, and heck, he was in Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, and he's coming back for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Sega, stop pushing Zavok. He's literally been in too much games now. You just need to, he's just a bad character. I just really don't like. I mean, I was fine with him being in Sonic Lost World, and then when they put him in Forces, I was a little bit annoyed. But now the fact that they put him in way too much games now, it just really gets me upset. And also, if they only just show Zavok and not any of the other Zeddy characters that were in Sonic Lost World, which is dumb because it feels like Sega just actually likes Zavok more than all the other Zeddy characters. And to be honest here, I think we can all agree on this. The Zeddy just feels like Sonic's version of the Koopalings from Super Mario Bros. 3. So, Sega, stop putting Zavok in the games and just stop. Don't put him in the new don't put him in any more games. Just leave it. Just leave him. Don't put him in any more games. Just let him die. Get rid of him. Stop putting him in the game, Sega, please. Number 3. More playable characters. If you are a true Sonic fan, I know you will believe with me on this one. I just think Sega really needs to put more Sonic characters, put more playable characters in their games. Like lately in Sonic Forces, there's only been there were like a bunch of characters in the game, and we were not able to play as any of them. We were only able to play as Modern Sonic, Classic Sonic, and your custom avatar. And don't get me wrong, I love the custom avatar idea, but I really think Sega should just put more playable characters, like make Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Rouge, Silver. Like we literally have a bunch of Sonic characters, but none of them are playable, which is weird because if you just have a bunch of characters in a video game that are not even playable, it's honestly dumb. Because you should just... Why do you think the characters are even there for? If they're not playable, it just doesn't really sound like they have really a feel to the game. So Sega and Sonic Team, if I'm being for real here, just put... In the next Sonic games, just make all the characters playable. Like in Sonic Heroes, you were literally able to play as almost every Sonic character, like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Big, Cream, Shadow, Rouge, Omega, SBO, Vector, and Charmy. You were able to play as all those characters, and that was a 2004 video game. So why can't we have this in Sonic Forces? For Sega, please just put more playable characters in the new Sonic games that you are planning to make. Literally, every Sonic fan would love that, even me. Number 2, delay the games. Okay, for this one, I know that there are going to be some people that might not disagree with me, and there are probably going to be some people that might agree. So I really think Sega should delay their games, because if they, I mean, they could just show us some gameplay and show how the game is gonna be like, and if some Sonic fans don't like it, they could just delay the game and just keep on working the game. Because I really think Sega should just take their time. Why do you think Sonic Mania was delayed? It was supposed to come out a little bit before, and then it got delayed to summer because that's one good step to make this a good Sonic game. So Sonic Mania is definitely a good game. So that's why Sega should really delay their games, because if they delay the games and take more time into developing it, they can be able to have us Sonic fans could be able to enjoy it. Like Sonic Forces, I don't know why they didn't delay Sonic Forces, because if they did delay the game, it would have been better. And also, Team Sonic Racing was also delayed too, which was great because Team Sonic Racing is also a good game because it got delayed. It was supposed to come out in the winter of 2018, but then it got delayed to May 2019, which is good, because if Sega just delays the games and just puts in more time into making it, they can be able to make good games. So Sega, start delaying your games. I mean, I know it's probably going to be a little bit upsetting that we have to wait even longer for the game to come out, but it'll be worth it when it does come out, when they delay the game. Also, Sega did delay another game. Well, it's not a game, it's something else that's even worse. They delayed this. Why do you think this movie got delayed? Because of this terrible looking thing that... Okay, well, yeah, we're getting off topic, but yeah... Why do you think the Sonic movie got delayed? It was terrible. Look at that ugly thing. No offense, Sonic, I love you, but still. And finally, number 1. The biggest thing that I think Sega needs to do to improve their Sonic games are... Okay, the biggest reason why I think the thing that I think Sega needs to delay their games is... Don't listen to the fans. Okay, the reason why I think this is because lately Sega and Sonic Team have been listening to the fans and they've been taking advice from them. Like, for Sega, I really don't think they should listen to the fans. Even though we are fans of their creations and their Sonic games, I really don't think they should listen to us. Because I think there are literally some Sonic fans, and it's their fault that Sonic does have bad games. It's because they don't appreciate it. They just keep forcing Sega to do what's right, and Sega just keeps taking notes from the fans, and they just don't listen to them. Yeah, they do listen to the Sonic fans, but for the next few Sonic games, Sega and Sonic Team, please do not listen to some of the stupid Sonic fans. Don't listen to them. Just do your best. Take advice from Nintendo. Just think of it yourself. Just rehash some old Sonic games that you did before. Just work on it yourselves. Do not listen to some of the fans. The fans don't know anything. Some Sonic fans. I'm not saying you guys who are also a fan of Sonic's, but also a fan of me. But Sega, do not listen to the fans. They're just gonna make things worse because, like, why do you think Sonic Mania was originally created by Sonic fans, and then Sega and Sonic Team decided to take the license for the game and release it? That's why Sonic Mania was a good game, because of the fans. For the next few Sonic games, Sega should not listen to the fans. They should just work on it themselves and not pay attention to what we think. I know everything about Sonic, and I don't help Sega. I just want them to work on it themselves. Sonic fans should really not help. If I'm being blunt here, just don't listen to the fans, Sega. Also, Sega and Sonic Team need to work on themselves. They are the video game company. I don't know why they need to ask help from the fans. They're literally the video game company. They literally won Nintendo back in the 90s. So if Sega can do that, then they can do it themselves. Sega and Sonic Team, I love you. I've been playing Sonic games for years. But now you need to stop listening to the fans and just work on it yourselves and just not pay attention to the fans, because some of the fans don't really know how to make games. They're not the $1 million company featuring one of the most popular video game characters of all time. So Sega, I love you. Just keep working. Just take your time, work hard, and I promise you will always make good games for all the dumb Sonic fans to enjoy. Alright, so I am a huge fan of Sonic, you all know that. So I'm just saying some Sonic fans are just really impatient, they're rude, and just, damn. Alright guys, that's it for now. I hope you all enjoyed my top 10 video of things that I really think Sega needs to do to improve their Sonic games. Also, I just want to give my opinions. These are just my opinions, and I don't want anyone to disagree with me. I just think this is what things I really think Sega needs to do to fix the games for every Sonic fan to enjoy. Also, leave in the comments for things you think Sega should do to improve their games. Alright, so yeah, and also it's almost Sonic's 30th anniversary, so Sega really needs to just work on it themselves and just let the fans be excited for when the next Sonic game comes out. So I just want to give this all out and give tips to Sega so they can be able to make good Sonic games for the Sonic fans to enjoy. Because I've been playing Sonic for years, and there are some bad games like 06 and Boom Rise of Lyric, but those are just bad games. Those are the only Sonic games I agree that are bad. Also Sonic Labyrinth. But still, Sega really needs to work on it and just not listen to the fans, because it doesn't really help out with the fans don't really help out. They just make things worse. Alright, so that's it. Thank you all for watching, and let me know in the comments what you think Sega needs to do to improve their Sonic games. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.